Hello, this is my first video, but I figured it'd be a good chance to talk about gear. I'll be showing you one of my fishing rods, one of my mini ones. This is my only bait caster. It is an Abu Garcia Black Max. It's my only bait caster. Most of them are spinners. My action cam, which is a GoPro Hero Session. So that'll be for all the POV stuff. And I'm just going to be casting in my backyard for a little bit, talking on the GoPro. I can show you guys what that was just recorded on. iPod 5 touch thing. I don't know, just like only camera I have laying around besides my one that's just for photography. I figured I could make a video talking about gear. I had a backlash. He'll be fine. No, it won't. He'll be fine. Yeah, it was tiny. Got it out. Anyway. Good little video. Just talking about some of my gear and such. This is my main piece of gear. My bait caster. Abu Garcia Black Max. I think it only cost me like $50 because I picked it up on sale. I guess you can see the bail as I try to fix my big boo-boo that I made. As you can see, got a small little string piece that's just... There we go. Currently, the only thing I have on it, catfish sinker. Usually, my main favorite lures are hard bait. I typically use a lipless crank, but when some situations require that I don't use that, I usually turn to Senkos or anything of that nature, you know, some soft plastics. My main rod actually is not my bait caster though. This is my main bass rod, but as you guys can see, I'm not very good with it yet. I only started using bait casters about a month ago, and I've only been able to get it in the water like once, because I don't get to go fishing every day. I'm not very close to the nearest water source. It's about 40 minutes away. So it's a little drive away from me. My main rod and reel is an old ugly stick, or my Lose, which is a spinner. Those are probably my two all-time favorites. The Lose I use a lot for topwater carp fishing, actually. Really close to me. It's actually the closest place I can go fishing, but the literal only fish that's in there is carp. And I don't always like fishing for carp, but it is a good time. And there's some pretty good ones in there. Come on. So that's one of the places I might be fishing a lot, because, you know, it's close. Carp are a good time. Bread is really inexpensive. It's about the only thing that they'll bite. I've tried using sweet corn. I've tried using other baits. I even tried using lures, and they want nothing to do with it. I might be getting footage this weekend. I don't know. I'm going on a little Boy Scout retreat thingy. I'll be camping next to two ponds, and we are taking gear to go fishing. Even though that's not our main thing we're doing. We're doing some shotgun and rifle stuff. But I don't know if I'll be able to record any of it, because I'm kind of far from technology. And the downside to Hero Sessions is that you only get the one battery. Can't take multiple like a Hero 4 or Hero 5. Oh, come on. I have my drag set pretty light because I've only got 8-pound mono in this right now, which is not optimal. I know. But the only thing close to me, or like even the bigger lake houses, is a couple 2 or 3 pounders, if that. That's like the biggest. I think the lake record is only like a 5. But I went up north of me to one of the Great Lakes, and that's where I caught my PB. It was a nice 6-pounder. Caught it on the ugly stick, actually, because that was another Boy Scout thing, and I didn't want to take my bait caster up there. Took my ugly, got it on a red crawl lipless crank, I believe. Pretty nice fish. I guess I can go over some of my other gear too. I don't exactly buy a ton of expensive baits because they're expensive. I don't have a lot of money. My main place to get baits is Bass Pros, but I usually get the discount stuff, which is I think it works fine. I mean, my PB bass I caught on a $1 fucking lipless crank, so I feel like it works okay. But I know it's not the best stuff, and I know this isn't exactly a top line bait caster either, because it's only $50. But I've heard they're pretty nice, and I like it quite a bit. I think it casts pretty smooth for what it is, for someone who hardly knows how to use it. Jeez, I keep getting good little bit of snag on my yard because I need to cut the grass. There's a road right over there. You can probably even see it. So that's why I keep hearing cars go past. This isn't a very traditional fishing video. Also, just things I'll be doing on the channel. Fishing will be one of the main things. Because fishing is one of my favorite things to do. And one of the most accessible things for me to do. Might be doing other stuff like camping or, I don't know, who knows. Throwing knives, I do quite a bit of with my neighbor. Oh, jeez. That's not, oh, wait. It's not as bad as I thought it was, actually. Just let my drag a bit. There we go. Now I gotta tighten the drag again. Tighten the drag again. Anyway. Where was I? Yeah, knife throwing. I do a lot of that type stuff. I do a penny's worth of shooting, but I don't think I'll ever get a chance to record it. Play airsoft, play paintball. I'll record any of that I do. I can record videos of my airsoft guns in my backyard, just target practice shooting. Uh-oh. Got a bit of a tangle up here, don't we? There we go. But yeah, I mean, if you guys have any suggestions of stuff to do, I'd be happy to do it. But I think that's about it. So, peace.